All right, yes, the rumors are true. I've been buying a ton lately. This is all from, I think, Friday to Saturday. Let's see what I've been buying. Let's get right to it. We've got a lot to talk about. All right, first one here, Jalen Daniels Sapphire. I just filtered lowest to highest price. I thought this one was pretty cheap. I'll do it every now and then. Guy that I'm buying into missed 11 games with a back injury, but I believe in Kansas. I go back and forth, Utah, Kansas, OK State. Kansas has a very, very easy looking schedule, so it's interesting. I probably paid no more than $3.50 for this, so nothing crazy there. All right, this one I kind of snap bought. I think it was just listed at $10. Kiron Drones, just a base auto. I think he's got some new Leaf autos, which I think I prefer Leaf, and I think it might be in his Virginia Tech jersey. But can't go wrong with just any ink in general. His stuff's been super hot. Just everything with the returning production, him throughout the second half of the season, he turned it up, dual threat guy. Virginia Tech, the team to watch out for. So, all right, I don't remember buying these two together per se. I'll have to go back and look, but some Leaf metal. I mentioned in my last video that I've been buying a lot of Leaf, and then Rocco Beck, I've been buying Rocco. Again, it's similar to, Rocco and Kiron. Hopefully, I teach you something every now and then. Let's learn about Duce Robinson as well. So he's from Pinnacle, which is super close to my house. And when I was coaching, played summer league against him, or passing league, or sevens, whatever you want to call it. And he's a beast. He's huge. He came in as a tight end, but switched to wide receiver at USC. Didn't get a whole lot of touches, but wide receiver room. Just that's kind of the nature at USC right now. They've got a ton of guys, especially from Phoenix. Jacoby Lane, and they had Dorian Singer. Maybe they had somebody else as well. Duce, I'm just buying in. Not someone that I guess, it's more of a personal thing, I guess. I'm just interested to see how he does. I'll invest and buy into him. He was a 5-star guy. He was one of the top players in the country. I want to say maybe top 40. I've seen him in person. I think he's got potential, but not someone that I'm pounding the table for where it's like, wow, he's so undervalued. I probably paid up for that auto as well. All right, and some more unlicensed here. The haters are going to be mad about it. Kiron Lacy, receiver for LSU. He returns. People think it's kind of him and CJ Daniels as the top threat. They've got to replace Malik Neighbors. They've got to replace Brian Thomas Jr. We'll see how it goes. Kiron, I'm kicking myself. There was a gold numbered to 100. And I think this might be his only auto. I'm not sure if he's in Leaf. I think this is all he has. There was one sitting for $10. I was like, no, I'll get it at auctions. And then his market kind of spiked, I think. I don't know what it is, but been buying into Kiron. When I see him on the lower end, under $10, most of it's usually over 15. But again, another name to watch out for. Just trying to make you 4 unlicensed autos in a row. But just trying to make you aware, trying to help you. All right, little Jaden Delora for the Rainbow. Been picking these up stupid cheap for probably $2 shipped. So the Lava, you don't see them pop up. They're retail exclusive. So I don't know. People need to rip blasters for them. And honestly, you don't see them too often. So thought that was nice for $2. It's cheap enough now where I'm just pursuing it. All right, this was just a random buy. He had a pretty decent run in the spring game, and then I'll just go check. Anytime I see a guy on Twitter, or if I'm just curious how they're doing, I'll Twitter search their name, and that's how I kind of, catch up and keep up to date with them. This was, I think, the cheapest color auto you could find. His best autos are pretty cheap. You could probably get a gold for $10, $11. I always stick to the first. That's just personal preference, but I get it. Ink is ink. People like the design of Bowman best. I do love the image of Ruben on the first card, though. This was $6 or $7. So again, if I can buy it at about 6 or 7, relist it $15 PWE, make a couple bucks, I'm happy with that. And it's a guy that I like, a guy that I believe in. All right, going back in time here, Bowman Chrome X-Fractor Deuce McAllister, number to 250. What year is this from? 2003. So this is fairly old, I would say, 21 years old, so it can drink. Duce, again, one of my favorite guys that I used to watch and play as in NFL Street as well. Just a beast of a back. I think this had to have been under $2 or $3. And some of this stuff is just stupid cheap. I'm just throwing some of that Bowman Chrome, Topps Finest stuff that I never picked up when I first got into collecting. I mentioned I'm a Topps Chrome snob when I first got into it. But now I'm growing up, I'm getting into some of the other sets as well. Mason Taylor Sapphire Auto, so going back to LSU here. I've been buying him up. I just thought that there was a lot of opportunity. They've got Garrett Nussmeier as their quarterback, who I think played okay in the bowl game. I don't think he was incredible, but I think he did all right. This was like $13, which I think was pretty strong considering a black at auctions did like 30, black to 10. Very cool, but Sapphire, you just don't see a lot. And if it's under like $10, it's going to be a nobody, but you're still not seeing a lot of Sapphire autos. So just super low print run on those. And Mason Taylor's a guy that I like. I've got plenty of golds. I'm sure there might be even a gold auto. I think I picked that up and a gold for like $18. This invoice says I paid $1.55 for this Anthony Gold sneak peek out of Oregon State. He got drafted in, I think, the 5th round to the Colts. And a lot of people, he was, I don't know, I mean, we'll see how he shakes out. But a lot of people were like, oh, you probably could have got him later. But then a lot of people are like, hey, this new kickoff rule, there's this emphasis. It's going to be way more important now to have a guy for special teams. I'm curious how the new rule plays out. I coach special teams. I mentioned when I was encountering Duce Robinson there. I coached special teams for 4 years. And I'm curious to see how it works out with this new rules. I've been watching a lot of videos on it, and I'm really intrigued. Anyways, that's special teams breakdown by Gaby here. I'm curious to see. I love special teams, so just thought that was fun. All right, another throwback here. Tiki Barber, X-Fractor, out of I think this is my favorite set, 05 Finest. Just a sick design. I think I got this for like $2 or $3. It was pretty cheap. Tiki, not one of my favorite players, but again, I'm loving this design. I'm loving how cheap they are, so just throwing that stuff in a binder. All right, here's that gold that I was talking about. I think I got this for like $16, $17 shipped. It came in this thing, card kite, and just, I don't know, kind of cool, I guess. So this is the gold to 50. I think I picked this up for like 15 or $16. I think this is my 3rd or 4th copy. Mason Taylor. I like him personally. There's a lot of good tight ends this year, I feel, but all right, this was super cheap, and I just decided to pick it up. Keon Keeley red, geometric. I think this was like $12, and I just figured, you know what? He hasn't played it down at Alabama. I think I've seen him as low as like 3rd on depth charts or, on practice reports. He's running with the 3rd team. But I just think, one, it's a cool image. He's a freshman, 5-star kid, number 3 in the country in the 2023 class. There's got to be some other Alabama fans. This was a newly listed card. I think there were 3 watchers, so it just made sense for me to pick it up, and I'll wait and see what happens. All right, this I picked up on eBay. I think this was a mislisting by Burbank or something that just didn't pop up right away. It was like refractors or something of that sorts that I don't know, made it slip by, because I'll sort filter lowest to highest price, and for some reason it just wasn't getting caught in the refractor filter, I think, something like that. I think it was pretty cheap. There were a couple watchers on it as well. So I decided to pick it up. Carson Beck, he's been super hot lately. Presumably the #1 quarterback in a weaker class. Who knows what happens. Heisman front runner right now, I think at like plus 750. All right, a guy I've been buying quite a bit of lately, Cameron Ward. I just think he's probably got the biggest range to jump up, or kind of the biggest opportunity, I guess. Right now, I guess if the draft started, he'd probably be like a 4th or 5th rounder maybe. I don't know. Maybe people would take him because he's kind of a wild card, but I could see him playing himself up into a 1st round pick. That's just my personal opinion. But I just have that feeling that he's kind of got that ability to kind of jump up boards, and just with his current position, I guess. He's not currently being ranked as a 1st rounder. Some mocks will. I don't think that's necessarily true or the case. And Washington State has a transfer jersey. Bowman Best, I think, is like his 2nd card technically. Not my favorite, but I think this was like $13. So I'm willing to take a chance on that. Hopefully he's in the new Bowman U. I imagine he is if he's been in the product for the last 2 years. They'll update him with the Miami jersey, and we'll get it rolling from there. But I don't hate buying into the autos now, because these are some of the cheapest. You're not finding his autos, at least Bowman licensed stuff, for under $20 really right now. Okay, this was an insane lot that I picked up on Sport Lots, I'm pretty sure. Maybe buysportscards.com. I paid not a lot of money for this lot, and I was blown away. Let me see if the invoice is here. So I paid a total of $17 then, $5 postage, which means I paid $12 for, oh, what? It is likely the seller adjusted the portion of this order. The credit can be found. Okay, so I bought a few things and it didn't, so like the quantity is adjusted. There's a Cade Klubnik image variation for a couple bucks, and that's saying 0. I mean, I don't think I would have paid for, I mean, maybe, I don't know. A green refractor, Ty Simpson. So I'm hoping, I don't know. I mean, I still use the credit and everything. That's kind of disappointing. I'm hoping, so, all right, let's just go through it. Harold Perkins, blue to 199. How much was this? This was $1.27. I'll take that all day. Will Howard, this was $2. Blue. Jalen Warren, I think this was $2 as well. $2.52. Jacob Cowing, green. I don't know why I bought this. I guess just cheap. I really believe in him. Green refractor. Where is it? Jacob Cowing, $1.52. Jalen Daniels, that was like $1. This I think was $2. Gold Shimmer, yeah, $2.02. LT, I think that was like 50 cents or something. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Let's see. Oh, this is not gold. This is yellow. All right, so there's another error. I paid $2.02. It should have been a gold shimmer refractor. Will Howard Aqua was $1.52. I'll take that. Carson Beck, his market's so hot. This was $1.52. This is a nice one though. Harold Perkins, Big Kahuna for 77 cents. So that hopefully pays for most of the lot. You know, Big Kahuna defensive player might not sell super well. They messed up this one on the yellow, should have been a gold. So I'm missing Carson Steele, gold shimmer, the Cade Klubnik variation, and the Ty Simpson green. Kind of disappointing because that was a very good lot that I was excited about. So we'll see. I'll have to look at the note again just to see. I don't know. What would you do? Do you leave negative feedback for that? Like there's 3 cards missing from the order plus 1 swapped out. I don't know. Let me know. All right, this guy here is super fast. I just picked this up. I think it's shipped in like 2 days. A little unlicensed lot. The haters are going to be mad. Noah Fafita, I think it's like a water parallel or something. 2 of 5 auto. His only autos, he's being tabbed as one of the top 5 or 10 quarterbacks in the country. And he's, you know, PC guy. So we'll see. I'm not super high on them. Jaden Rashada just transferred to UGA. I sold out of my only Rashada because he's going to be back in the portal. I promise you that. But maybe there's still hype. I think there's like $2 or $3 for the ink. I'm local to Phoenix. Maybe someone still wants to buy it. I don't know. I don't think he was really ever in the plans. I don't think he's very good. Almost lost to Southern Utah. So, I don't know, just a couple bucks there. And then this one I thought was kind of cool. Jackson Dart, Bang, Illumination, I don't know, numbered 4 of 7. I think that was like $10. I think I don't know how much I paid for that stack, but it was fun. All right, another Duce Robinson auto here, State Pride. Looks like they'll go off of the school itself because he's from Phoenix, so I imagine USC gets the State Pride there. Mojo, so you can't really see much. What you're seeing on camera is kind of what I'm seeing, so I don't know. Hopefully it's like $5 or $6. I'll take any ink, just prospecting there. I picked up, I think I won like a lot of 3 of those for like $20 shipped. All right, last one here, and Noah Fafita again, So Money, Purple Wave, 1 of 5. Just been scooping them up. They're usually about $30 at auctions, and then buy it now. It looks like the cheapest is usually around $45, $50. So I kind of like that floor, gives you room to grow. I think some people will eventually buy it out, and then, you know, becomes a $60 card, $65. One of the top quarterbacks in the country. I just don't think people are paying attention. Great Alamo Bowl win kind of put them on the map, but stepped down with kind of the coaching change and all that. Some transfers out. I think the transfers out were greater than the transfers in, and the coaching staff changes. So that's everything. Pretty solid stack. This is going to be a longer video, but hopefully you don't mind. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.